Oh, it's love at first sight. How beautiful. Oh, how inspiring. How touching. You know, it's the love of such deep faith that there is just love, that there is a divine lover, and you and that divine lover are never apart. Oh, it's love at first sight, you know, because seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. We need to believe that there is true love before we can see it. Right? Love at first sight. It's all about faith. Faith is about the unseen. It's about you become what you believe. So this is a broadcast, a love cast this morning that is about untying the knots that is keeping you from seeing and believing in love, in true love. It's about, you know, believing and then seeing that there is love at first sight. I mean, look at a rose today. Look at a flower today. Look at your child today. Look at the clouds in the sky today. Just look, because if you love what you see will give you that intuitive realization that it's love at first sight. You know, everything in this world is luminous. Everything is just shining and so beautiful. And not just you know, in this outward sense, but it's beautiful because the divine lover is beautiful. Good morning, Natalie, and good morning, Mickey. So I am just, you know, asking everyone to, you know, set yourself free today. Set your loved ones free today. Really let them be free. It's love at first sight for all of us today. It's that intuitive knowing and intuitive believing that the divine lover and you are always one, never apart, always together. All right? That's what it is. Is anyone? Jolene, it's been for forever. Huh? And I almost had a session set up with Noah, but I don't think he got back to me, or I didn't see that he got back to me. But good morning, Joel. I miss you. I'm just so happy to see you. I know everything is just amazing. And then on the surface, it could be quite a bit of stuff going on in the surface, but I know amazing love at first sight. The divine lover, invisibly, intangibly, and omnipresently is all over us, kissing us all over. You know, that beautiful Sufi mystic Hafiz says, kissing God all over, someday every lover will do. Kissing God all over, kissing that divine lover all over, someday every lover will do, because how can that light which you are and that divine love and pure consciousness not only be kissing you all over, but is the kiss, is the kiss. You are the kiss. You are that unbelievable embrace of the one beloved right here and right now. I've been watching, I've been working, I'll and till I see you soon. All right, love and love only. Good. I get you, Joel. I get you. Divine lover, you must be true. From out of the blue, you see me through, divine lover, you know my soul. From out of the blue, you love me so. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. Oh, from out of the blue, you see me through, divine lover, you know my soul. From out of the blue, you love me so. We are together forever, oh my dear. From out of the blue, you see me through, divine lover, you know my soul. From out of the blue, you love me so. Oh, my divine lover, together forever. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. Divine lover, you must be true. From out of the blue, you see me through, divine lover, you know my soul. From out of the blue, you love me so. Oh, my divine lover, we're together forever. 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 This is why we can set ourselves free today, rather than tying the knot of something called a relationship. How is your relationship with yourself? Have you tied a big old Gordian knot that is untieable, it seems at times, because you're just not so happy these days? To be unhappy is ludicrous. To be in a universe that is brimming over with joy and happiness, to be unhappy is absolutely ludicrous, you know. And you know, our scientist Einstein said that as insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. He said that's a definition of insanity. So it's ludicrous for you and I to stay unhappy. It's ludicrous for you and I to tie and keep that knot tied of just all these restrictions on a relationship, including the one with yourself. Right? Like the restriction of being unhappy, like the restriction of feeling that you're not loved enough, or you're not given attention enough, or you're not healthy enough, and on and on and on. Let's just be like Alexander the Great when he came up to that Gordian knot tied by King Gordius, and he pulled out his sword and he just sliced it in two, and he became the ruler of that kingdom. You see? You can become the ruler of your kingdom if you untie the knot, or just pull out your wisdom sword, or your love sword, or your soul hero sword, and you slice it in two to set your little soul bird free today, free to fly. And then go ahead and make sure that those in your life you have no more ties to. Blood ties are like chains. Blood ties can be like chains, man. Because when we forget that we aren't just the blood, that we are this divinity, we are invisible, pure consciousness, joy consciousness, the blood ties can be like chains. And your spouse and husband, wife and husband, and even children as they grow up, I mean, it can be helter-skelter just like that. So why don't we all just pull out our love swords, slice the Gordian knot of how we tie up our relationships. Are you tied up in your relationship with yourself? Are you tied up in your relationship with others at work? Are you tied up in relationships with your so-called friends? Are you all tied up in a Gordian knot of your own making, of your own just, forgetfulness on how beautiful and how effervescent you are, and so luminous you are, and every movement of yours is seen by the holy ones in this universe as, oh my gosh, how beautiful is that being, how beautiful is that soul, how beautiful is that lover. Your soul is such a lover, the divine lover. And you, the soul, are one and the same thing. You are such a lover. You are such a lover. So knowing that, we better Wake up. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my systems blow. Blow it up, man. Blow it up. If you can't lift your sword, your own sword of wisdom discrimination, and lift it up to cleave into this Gordian knot of the restrictions that you put on you and others and this world, then what we're going to do is just blow it up, all right? I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my systems blow. Kaboom! Blow. Set your soul free. Huh? Love at first sight, baby. Blow. Kaboom! Blow. You know, I'm radioactive. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my systems blow. Kaboom! Blow. Bang! Blow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my systems blow. Blow it up, man. Blow. Huh? Skyrocket. Blow. Burst your heart. Burst your soul. Blow. And welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm radioactive. 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 Oh, 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 oh. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. Whoa. Welcome to the new age is a heart that's set free. A heart that is free and not bound and tied into knots of restrictions and limitations on a relationship. One with yourself, one with your spouse, one with your children, one with others, with your family, with this world, practically everyone. If you're a knot, you're a knot. If you're a knot, you're a knot, right? So what we are learning to do is to just kind of just cleave that thing in two so you can set yourself free and your loved ones free and be unrestricted today to have a heart that is open to receive. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age of bringing love into your heart, of bringing others into your heart, because your heart is free, it's happy, it's a good place, it's the happy place. Whoa, whoa. And then, what does radioactive mean? I give my love. I'm radioactive with love. I'm radioactive. I'm radioactive. I share my love because it's just so full. It's so full. There's no knot in my heart. My heart is open. It is set free. Why? Because we decide that we are going to set the heart free. It's that simple. We decide that we are going to set the heart free. Interesting concept. There is a love that lives inside of me. The one I love lives inside of me. I lean as close to my soul as I can. The one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to your soul as I can. Love and light lives inside of me, inside of me. Love and light lives inside of you, inside of you. Love and light lives inside of me, inside of me. Love and light lives inside of you. The one I love lives inside of me. The divine lover. I lean as close to my soul as I can. The divine lover lives inside of you. The one I love lives inside of you. So I lean as close to your soul as I can. Love and light lives inside of me, inside of me. Love and light lives inside of you, inside of you. Love and light lives inside of me, inside of me. Love and light lives inside of you. There is a light that lives inside of me. I lean as close to my soul as I can. There is a light that lives inside of you. I lean as close to your heart as I can. The one I love lives inside of me. I lean as close to my soul as I can. And the one I love lives inside of you. I lean as close to your heart as I can. Love and Divine lover, you must be true. From out of the blue you see me through everything. Divine lover, you must be true. From out of the blue, for you know my soul. From out of the blue you love me so. Divine lover, we're together forever. Wow, it's love at first sight, isn't it? It's love at first sight when this heart isn't all bound up. When no longer is your relationship, what do they call it? A twin flame or a soulmate, and instead it becomes a cellmate, right? We can't live that way anymore. We can't choke ourselves to death, We can't have that painful, slow death that happens to the heart. You can actually die of a broken heart. It's a definite cause of death. It's a definite death causer, if not one of the ones up there on the top. A broken heart, because that is a depressed heart. And you know what a depressed heart is? When you lose connection to the divine lover. That's what a depressed heart is when you lose that connection and that faith. We talked about faith, because if you want love at first sight, you have to be able to see because you believe. Not see because there's something in front that's glitter. There's something like a face or a body or something of this material world that is attracting you to it, because that isn't the real true love. Something fleeting and false. If you wonder why you're not happy, it's because you've allowed the false into your heart, and it depresses you. When it's impossible and it's ludicrous to be depressed. When you know that you and the divine lover are together for forever. So listen, can that be our day today? Can we really set this little soul bird free? Can we set our happiness free today? Can we decide that, like we said yesterday, my breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. That's why I live in a tunnel of love. That's why I live in a tunnel of love. I live in a tunnel of love. I live in a tunnel of love. When the breath comes in, I love you. When the breath goes out, I love you more. When the breath comes in, I love you. When the breath goes out, I love you more. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. That's why I live in a tunnel of love. That's why I live in a tunnel of love. That's why I live in a tunnel of love. I live in a tunnel of love. When my breath comes in, I love you. When my breath goes out, I love you more. When my breath comes in, I love you. When my breath goes out, I love you more. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. My breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. All right? So, breath is invisible. Love at first sight. Well, if you were struggling to breathe right now, that next breath would be love at first sight. Wouldn't it? If you were struggling to breathe, like many are right now on our planet, struggling to breathe, it's love at first sight, right? So my breath is my beloved. My breath is my lover. As it comes in, source comes in. as it comes in, divine lover comes in. As it comes in, life, immortal life comes in. As it comes in, is my next moment of living in this present moment of love comes in. As it comes in, hope comes in. As it comes in, gratitude comes in. As it comes in, life force comes in. As it comes in, health comes in. As it comes in, a new beginning comes in. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. I'm ready to start to give you my heart. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. I'm ready to start to give you my heart. Lord, I give you my heart. Lord, I give you my heart. And I will follow you night and day. Oh Lord, I ain't going away. I will follow you night and day. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, I ain't going away. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. It's a brand new day. I ain't going away. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. It's a brand new day. I ain't going away. Oh Lord, I give you my heart. Lord, I give you my heart. Oh, I will follow you night and day. Oh Lord, I ain't going away. I will follow you night and day. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, I ain't going away. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. It's a brand new day. I ain't going away. It's a brand new day. I'm coming your way. Lord, I give you my heart. Lord, I give you my heart. Brand new day. Brand spanking clean day. Where we've either blown up or we've cleaved into the knot of our entanglements. Of our entanglements. Because, we don't have time anymore for limitations. We don't have time anymore for procrastinations. Just a bunch of lies and we don't compromise. I'm trying to get this tune. Maybe I'll forego it. Just wait a minute. All right, I'm going to let that one go for now. All right. And we'll rub our hands and we'll get ready to chant a good Om to activate this freedom of our heart, this soul bird that gets to fly today, of untying the knots and the entanglements and the limitations and the procrastinations of all our relationships, starting with the one with ourself, and inhale the breath. This is to activate this free spirit of yours, this love, this freedom. Inhale. Oh. nice. Can you feel that? Can you feel? Let's do another one for setting free our loved ones. No strings attached. No more have-tos. No more they having to do anything. They don't have to do their duties at home. Nothing. Set them free. No. You just lovingly do it if they don't. But please set them free. Don't put strings and knots around your loved ones. Set them free. Do you want to be tied up by them? Do you want them to keep telling you what to do? Do you want them in your face if you don't do it to have this negative energy? Come on, man. Come on, woman. Oh. Right? So we'll sing this. Freedom, freedom. I feel the love all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace. Freedom, freedom. I feel the joy all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace. Freedom, freedom. I feel the love all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace, yeah. Freedom, freedom. I feel the joy all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. Set everyone free in all directions. So much love. That a girl, Jolene. And you just scattered too. You just scattered back into your omnipresence, didn't you? By setting them free, setting yourself free. And we're going to stay free. We're born free as the wind blows. One more round. Freedom, freedom, freedom. I feel the love all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace, yeah. Freedom, freedom. I feel the joy all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace. Freedom, freedom. I feel the love all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the peace, yeah. Freedom, freedom. I feel the joy all around me. Freedom, freedom. I feel the joy. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. All beings happy. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm free. We're happy, 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 happy. We are free. We're happy, 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 happy. We are free. We're happy, 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 happy. We are free. Love at first sight. When you're not all bound up, tied up in knots, which can only tie others up because that life force can't flow through you and give them a little hope and a little good energy, for a change, then they're going to be tied up. But listen, when you are untied, when you are unrestricted free agent, A free soul agent. Imagine that. Unrestricted free agent. You can play with any team in this universe. You can go to any place in this infinity that you want to go to. You can do anything you want to because you have unlimited soul powers to do whatever you want to. You have the divine consciousness, which is unlimitable. It's forever. It's here and now. It is on always. You have plus after plus after plus after plus after plus after plus going for you, oh immortal soul. So when you are able to untie or blow up or just wake up, I feel it in my bones enough to make this whole knot blow. And then you welcome the divine love. You welcome, then you radiate the divine love. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a big whoa. All right, so that's it for now. I hope you all had a little jump start or kick start to your heart. If you want to share this video and if you want to share your love today, and most specifically, no more have tos and shoulds on those loved ones. If there's something that they bug you still with, it's because you still have a knot tied around their neck. You know, like a choker chain, man. You got a choker chain around your loved one, and every time it doesn't live up to your expectations or do what is expected in your compromised relationship, right? Don't compromise your relationship. Set them free. That's not a compromise. Freedom is not a compromise. Freedom is freedom. So every time they don't live up to your expectation or do their 50% of the relationship or something like that, and then you yank on that choke chain. Come on. Come on. You don't want to nag, man. We don't want cellmates. We are soulmates, all right? So this is a big day and a big opportunity, and I think this stream holds a lot of good energy, and it holds a lot of love as always, and a lot of truth, and it can set you free. Now everybody in the universe and the holy ones and your soul, everybody's going, you're free, you're free. Now, are you going to be able to say that? I am free. You are free. I set this world free. I'm going to leave it alone. You know, there's only one that needs to be put on trial now. And that's the source. So if you got an issue with life, if you got an issue about anything today, you direct it right to the source. You look that divine lover right in the eye, all right? And you just spill out whatever you need to, let all that venom go out, but you look that divine lover in the eye. And if you really look that divine lover in the eye, you won't be able to say a word. You will just get caught up and consumed in something you've been criticizing, and something you've been indifferent to, and something that you have not even tuned in with really, that you've just made it all about the little ego. You will find that divine lover has never ever judged that, and that's never ever seen you any other way but as this glorious, glorious luminescent soul that is now waking up and feeling it in her bones, man. Enough to blow up all ties and limitations, you know, because we don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise, all right? We're going back to that place where we really belong. We're going back to that place that we call home. We're going home. We are so magnificent. Glorious day. Thank you. Much love and light, and we'll see you again. I see you. It's love at first sight.